Yo guys, and welcome back to this new video here on the channel. And on today's video on the channel, we're going to talk about the Bitcoin price action, because Bitcoin is right now looks to be trading in this very significant downtrend. And on today's video, we're going to talk about where Bitcoin is most likely heading towards, how the trend is looking on Bitcoin, how the momentum indicators are as well looking on Bitcoin on the lower and higher time frames. So if this sounds interesting for you, don't forget to smash up the like button right away here, and of course subscribe to the channel if you want to be seeing more of this kind of content. And with that being said, guys, let's run right away in towards the content. So yeah, like you can see here with my trades, I'm still currently in my Bitcoin position. I'm still in my Cardano position. And the reason why I'm still in my Bitcoin position and my Cardano position is because I still do anticipate the market is going to be seeing its curve back up in the coming weeks, in the coming days from up here on here. As well, I'm quickly going to talk about the 1 hourly candles before going further in towards the patterns that we're right now seeing here. So like you can see here on the 1 hour candles, Bitcoin previously got rejected by this range. Rejected over here, previous support, resistance, and once again it is currently experiencing once again a rejection from of this range. So what is going to be extremely crucial right now for Bitcoin is that it is going to be breaking above this red box here, and as soon as we're going to see a 1 hour candle close above the red box, I personally do once again see a breakthrough of this level, and that could be resulting in once again this level getting retested as support rather than resistance right now here. So yeah, pretty crucial level to be breaking through right now here, and a pretty crucial level that you have to keep your attention towards and keep your eyes wide open on right now here, in my opinion. So as well, if we're then going to look at the trend here, you can see clearly Bitcoin has been starting to form this lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, together with a lower low structure. So right now, of course, on the immediate short term, you can see we're starting to form a higher low, and since then we have been seeing a surge towards the upside once again here. But right now as well, if we're going to enable some momentum indicators, you can see in this recent drop off that we did get here on the market, we have been seeing a clear lower low, like you can see here, getting formed in the market. And while we were forming a lower low in the market, you can clearly see over here we have been starting to form a higher low here on the MACD. This higher low on the MACD is of course a bullish divergence that we have been starting to get created over there, and that could be having a very positive effect on the market, because this is basically telling us the sellers are getting a little bit exhausted right now on this current minor downtrend that we're in here on the 1 hourly candles. Then as well, if we're going to be purely looking to some trend lines here, you can clearly see here the top side resistance several times, rejection, and of course early a few hours ago we saw even more rejections by this level. So it is going to be quite crucial that Bitcoin is going to be breaking above this level here, and if Bitcoin is going to be curving back with a 1 hour candle close above this resistance line here, and if we're going to be able to close above this resistance line, of course, then I want to be seeing as well a further push up here to clearly break out of this this red box of resistance. And as soon as we are breaking through the red box of resistance and we break this trend line towards the downside, I do think that there are clear skies ahead of us for us on that point. So that's going to be pretty crucial to look at as well. If we're going to zoom out ever so slightly on the 1 hour candles, you can clearly see on the bigger scale we have been forming higher low, and once again a higher low. So the trend is your friend till it ends here, and as well you can clearly see we have been forming a lower high, lower high, lower high, higher high. So we are right now forming a higher low structure on the immediate short term, and we did broke the lower low structure like we were forming over here, right? Like you can see clearly. So yeah, on the 4 hour candles, you can see it a little bit better here. You can clearly see we were forming this this lower high, lower high, lower high, and right now we're forming a higher high. So we're forming and shifting the trend towards the upside. And while we're doing so, yesterday we just discussed here to you guys out there on the stream that of course a potential retest on the 61k on this level here on this support line is not necessarily going to be bad, because you can clearly see this is a continuation of the uptrend, and I personally don't see a bad thing here, because we have been confirming that we are breaking the downtrend and that the sellers are getting more and more exhausted on this current trend here. We were as well about to set a bullish divergence on this drop off over here, but unfortunately we have been not doing so. So maybe there could be a potential scenario the Bitcoin is going to come ever so slightly down once again here, and of course form some kind of a W, and then see maybe a further surge towards high. So yeah, keep your eyes wide open on Bitcoin right now, but it looks to me that we're forming a beautiful upper sloping support line right now, what could be helping us as well to keep this trend and keep the momentum towards the upside for Bitcoin. So if we're going to quickly talk about the symmetrical triangle that we're right now seeing here on the 1 hourly candles, yeah, we could be looking for this as our next continuation pattern for Bitcoin. So yeah, we will be waiting for a breakout. Of course, if you want to be finding out about the breakout, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring ring the bell notification, and of course, don't forget to follow me as well on Twitter so you can be staying up to date about all the updates that we are bringing out here on the market to you guys there on Twitter. So if we're going to be looking for a price target here of this symmetrical triangle, we either could be looking for, of course, an approximately 6.4% surge towards the upside if we're going to be breaking the top side of resistance. But let's say we're going to be breaking down and we're going to fail to hold on towards the support line. Yeah, we could be in for well a 6.5% correction towards these lower levels on the market. So that's going to be quite important to look at for right now for the Bitcoin price action here. So as well, what we could be aiming for right now here is, of course, the Bitcoin daily chart. What is the daily chart telling us right now? It is consolidating. Bitcoin is going sideways. It is making itself ready for this next major leg here. And right now, we are just seeing a preparation for this next major leg. You can still clearly see we did break out of the falling wedge. Right now, we're consolidating and we're just going sideways ever so slightly on the daily time frame. You can see as well clearly we are moving up in a very healthy trend right now. And it looks to be that the momentum is favoring the bulls here. And usually, you have these consolidation periods lasting for an approximately 14 days, like you can see in previous cases, like here. This consolidation phase after the huge run-up took us approximately, 18 days still. It was curving up once again. Here it took us approximately, let me see from this point, approximately 12 to 13 days here. And of course, if you're going to be approaching it, like when did we set a higher high than the previous high? It took us 17 days here. And we're going to be comparing it from the drop over here, yeah, we have been already forming a higher high here, but you can clearly see we did start to curve back up here after 12 approximately days here. So right now we have been in this sideways trend here for approximately 15 days here. So personally, I do expect that the market volatility will be returning here in the coming days once again. Maybe it's going to be today, maybe it's going to be tomorrow, but like we do know, it is right now weekend, and of course it's extremely important to look where the weekend close is happened. And right now, of course, if we're going to look at the weekend close, we do know, if we're going to take this stool hill real quickly, we do know that the Bitcoin weekly close was, of course, over here. Let me see, over here. And of course, what we do expect here is that Bitcoin, in, of course, approximately 2 days, once the seam is once again going to open, that it is going to trade on this level. So personally, I do should be expecting for the weekend some sideways action. The further we're going to push up on the weekend, the more significantly we could be expecting a pullback on Monday. The more significantly we are going to drop on the weekend, the more significant pump we could be expecting on the Monday. So keep your eyes wide open for that one. And I will be aiming for, of course, the CME gap around the 61.4k, and I do expect Bitcoin is going to be opening its 1 day candle, or even is going to be visiting those ranges on the Monday, just like you can see here previously around. It has been right every single time here. So what will be very good here is that Bitcoin is going to trade below it, because that will be providing us new long trade accumulations where we could be aiming for then. So yeah, guys, this was already it for today's update video. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to right away slap up that like button, and of course subscribe to the channel if you want to be seeing more of this content. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.